What if Yoriichi Type 0 faced off against an Upper Moon demon? How would a battle between Yoriichi Type 0 and an Upper Moon demon unfold? Could this ancient training tool match the strength, speed, and cunning of some of the most formidable adversaries in the Demon Slayer universe? Today, we'll find answers to all these questions. We'll explore the incredible strengths of Yoriichi Type 0, its notable weaknesses, and how it might fare against various ranks of demons. So stick around as we break down one of the most interesting what-if scenarios. First things first, let's clarify what is Yoriichi Type 0. Yoriichi Type 0 is a legendary 6-armed mechanical doll built by Demon Slayer core ancestors over 300 years ago. Modeled after the unparalleled swordsman Yoriichi Tsugikuni, it serves as a grueling training partner for Demon Slayers. Though lacking human-like strategy, its incredible speed, strength, and aversion of sun-breathing make it a force to be reckoned with. Even the strongest Demon Slayers struggle against it. If you don't know who Yoriichi Tsugikuni is, then come on man, stop calling yourself a Demon Slayer fan. Anyway, Yoriichi Tsugikuni was the strongest Demon Slayer to have ever lived. He was the original user of the sun-breathing technique, the progenitor of all other breathing styles, and possessed physical abilities and combat skills that were unrivaled. To have a mechanical doll that mimics his abilities, even if only partially, is truly an extraordinary feat. Before discussing how a battle between Yoriichi Type 0 and Upper Moon demons would look, first we'll have to analyze the strengths and weaknesses of Yoriichi Type 0. One of the primary strengths of Yoriichi Type 0 is its impressive speed and strength. It can move with a fluidity and swiftness that can rival even the most skilled Demon Slayers. It's been shown to keep up with a Hashira like Muichiro Tokito. During training, Muichiro found himself genuinely challenged by the doll's relentless attacks. Its speed allows it to perform swift, precise strikes, and its strength enables it to overpower opponents with brute force. This combination of speed and power makes Yoriichi Type 0 a fearsome opponent on the battlefield. Another strength is the sun-breathing technique that Yoriichi Type 0 possesses. While the full extent of this technique is not confirmed, it does have a version that closely replicates Yoriichi Tsugikuni's devastating power. The sun-breathing technique is one of the most powerful and effective against demons, primarily because it channels the sun's energy, which is a demon's greatest weakness. The sun-breathing technique consists of multiple forms, each designed to maximize the wielder's offensive and defensive capabilities. Even a partial replication of this technique makes Yoriichi Type 0 incredibly dangerous to demons. It can seriously injure or even kill lower-ranked demons outright. One of the most impressive aspects of Yoriichi Type 0 is its durability. This is not just a fragile, easily breakable construct. It took Tanjiro Kamado a week of relentless attacks to finally damage it. This showcases the doll's resilience and toughness in battle. The materials and craftsmanship that went into creating Yoriichi Type 0 are clearly of the highest quality. Its ability to withstand prolonged periods of intense combat without sustaining significant damage is a testament to its durability. This endurance allows it to engage in long battles, wearing down opponents through sheer persistence and resilience. Even though Yoriichi Type 0 is powerful, it does have some notable weaknesses. One of the primary drawbacks of Yoriichi Type 0 is its limited strategic thinking. Being a machine, it lacks the ability to adapt or strategize like a human swordsman. It operates on a set of pre-programmed moves, which can be a significant drawback against intelligent opponents who can analyze and exploit patterns in its behavior. While Yoriichi Type 0 can perform complex and highly skilled combat maneuvers, it does so in a predictable manner. A skilled opponent, especially one with significant battle experience like an Upper Moon, could potentially identify and exploit these patterns, turning the doll's strengths against it. Another significant weakness is its susceptibility to the unique abilities and blood demon arts of Upper Moons. These high-ranking demons possess special techniques that go beyond traditional swordsmanship and can counter Yoriichi Type 0's raw power and speed. For example, Akaza, the Upper Moon 3, has incredible regenerative abilities and powerful martial arts skills that could potentially overwhelm Yoriichi Type 0. Doma, Upper Moon 2, possesses deadly blood demon arts involving ice and could create scenarios that the mechanical doll is not equipped to handle. The creativity and unpredictability of these abilities could present insurmountable challenges for Yoriichi Type 0, which lacks the flexibility and adaptive thinking of a human fighter. Okay, now that we know both the strengths and weaknesses of Yoriichi Type 0, we can easily explore some possible scenarios where Yoriichi Type 0 faces different ranks of demons. Against lower moons, Yoriichi Type 0 would likely dominate due to its superior speed, strength, and sun-breathing technique. These demons don't possess the advanced abilities or combat experience of their Upper Moon counterparts, making them vulnerable to Yoriichi Type 0's relentless attacks. The lower moons, although still formidable, often lack the intricate blood demon arts and exceptional combat skills the Upper Moons have. Their power levels are significantly lower, and their strategic thinking is less advanced. Yoriichi Type 0's sheer physical prowess and the deadly efficiency of its sun-breathing technique would likely be overwhelming for them. Against lower-rank upper moons, things would get more interesting. Yoriichi Type 0 could potentially hold its own with its pure speed and power. These battles would be more challenging, but it's possible that Yoriichi Type 0 could defeat some of the weaker upper moons, especially if they rely more on brute strength and complex techniques. The lower-ranked upper moons, while more powerful than lower moons, still have some limitations in their abilities and strategies. They might not possess the highly sophisticated blood demon arts or the centuries of combat experience that the higher-ranked upper moons do. In such cases, Yoriichi Type 0's raw power and speed could give it the edge it needs to emerge victorious. Consider a confrontation with an Upper Moon 6. This demon might have enhanced physical abilities and some unique blood demon arts, but if those abilities are more straightforward and less nuanced, Yoriichi Type 0 could still dominate the battle. Its relentless attack patterns, combined with the devastating effects of its sun-breathing technique, could wear down and eventually defeat the demon. The real test comes against the strongest upper moons. These demons have exceptional regeneration, unique blood demon arts, and centuries of combat experience. Yoriichi Type 0's lack of strategic thinking and adaptability could be critical weaknesses here. The higher-ranked upper moons would likely find ways to exploit these weaknesses, making it a much tougher fight for Yoriichi Type 0. Upper moon demons like Akaza, Doma, and Kokushibo are incredibly powerful and experienced. They possess advanced blood demon arts that can manipulate the battlefield and introduce elements that Yoriichi Type 0 might not be able to counter effectively. Their regenerative abilities also mean that they can recover from injuries that would be fatal to lower-ranked demons. For instance, facing Akaza, Yoriichi Type 0 might initially hold its ground with speed and power. However, Akaza's martial arts skills, combined with his regenerative capabilities and strategic mind, would allow him to adapt to the doll's attack patterns. Over time, Akaza could exploit the predictability of Yoriichi Type 0, countering its attacks and gradually wearing it down. Similarly, against Doma, Yoriichi Type 0 would face challenges from Doma's ice-based blood demon arts. Doma could create ice constructs, manipulate the environment, and use a variety of ranged and area effect attacks that the doll might struggle to counter. Doma's ability to adapt and strategize on the fly would give him a significant advantage in this fight. Finally, a battle against Kokushibo, the Upper Moon 1, would be the ultimate test. Kokushibo, being a former demon slayer and a user of the moon-breathing technique, possesses unparalleled combat skills and techniques that mirror and even surpass those of Yoriichi Tsugikuni. Yoriichi Type 0, despite its strengths, would likely be outmatched by Kokushibo's superior skill, experience, and the unpredictability of his blood demon arts. So against lower moons, Yoriichi Type 0 will likely dominate. When facing upper moons of lower ranks, Yoriichi Type 0 could potentially hold its own with pure speed and power, though the battles would be more challenging. However, against the highest-ranking upper moons, Yoriichi Type 0's lack of strategic thinking and adaptability makes it impossible for him to face the highest-rank upper moons. But if Yoriichi Type 0 is accompanied by a human demon slayer, its effectiveness could be significantly increased. A human partner could exploit the openings created by Yoriichi Type 0's attacks, strategize on the fly, and counter the unique abilities of upper moons. This combination of relentless mechanical power and human ingenuity might just be the key to taking down even the strongest of demons. Imagine a scenario where Yoriichi Type 0 teams up with a Hashira, like Giyu Tomioka or Kyojuro Rengoku. The human demon slayer could use their experience and strategic thinking to complement the doll's relentless attacks. While Yoriichi Type 0 engages the demon head-on, the demon slayer can observe and identify weaknesses, adapt strategies in real time, and exploit openings that the doll creates. For instance, if Yoriichi Type 0 faces an upper moon with a complex blood demon art, the human partner could develop counter strategies and direct the doll's attacks to maximize effectiveness. The combination of Yoriichi Type 0's raw power and the demon slayer's strategic acumen could turn the tide of battle, even against formidable opponents like the upper moons. Moreover, the Demon Slayer could provide critical support in situations where Yoriichi Type 0's predictability becomes a liability. They could adapt to challenging battle conditions, provide healing or protective measures, or coordinate attacks to keep the pressure on the demon, preventing it from exploiting the doll's weaknesses. So what do you think? Could Yoriichi Type 0 stand a chance against the upper moons? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into the world of Demon Slayer. Thanks for watching, bye!